Hi guys, welcome. I'm Elisa. I'm back in the van after some time away. I'm ready to start a new van life journey. I'm slowly making my way out of Florida and I don't have a final destination yet, but I'm gonna listen to you guys' advice. And once I leave Florida, I'm gonna go west, explore that side of the country. My goal is to take it slow, go with the flow, enjoy the journey, and not stress about where I'm supposed to end up. What I want to do today is give you a full tour of the van, show you everything I'm bringing with me to live in the van for the next few months. We're going to start in the kitchen with the most important things first. In this cabinet here, I have a bin, and in the bin I have everything I need to make coffee in the morning. An electric coffee grinder, my AeroPress kit, and of course coffee cups. In this cabinet I also have this beautiful little teapot. If I don't feel like drinking coffee, I can make some tea. Honestly, I got this because it was just too cute, so I couldn't resist. In this pull-out pantry, I keep my coffee, tea, along with other things, including things I need to make my favorite protein smoothie. Peanut butter, chocolate, chia seeds, and protein powder. Then I just add some banana, milk, and ice cubes from the fridge. And to make my smoothie, I use this super convenient, rechargeable, portable Ninja blender. Now, above the pull-out pantry, I have a small drawer, but in this drawer, I keep forks, knives, cooking utensils, measuring cups, stuff like that. Now, under the sink, I have my little kitchen towel, my pull-out trash can. Behind that is some extra paper towels. And over here, just my toothbrush, toothpaste, some Q-tips, some face and body lotions, just a bunch of little personal items in here, including this makeup mirror. It's nice because it magnifies your face and it has the LED lights. Some things that are not essential, but nice to have. I also keep some other personal items in this drawer here. Hair clips, hair brushes. I also have this little sewing kit. My friend from Bolivia painted this box for me. And in here, I just have some basic sewing materials. And then I have another friend who gave me this. This is an incense holder to keep the van smelling nice and fresh. In here, I just keep some pens, some markers, and this for when it gets hot. Here's where I keep my Ninja blender, my electric kettle to boil water, make coffee and tea. And I also have space here for some supplements. And in this one here, I have some glasses. These are my little water glasses. Look how cute these are. I like green. I have also a little cutting board, some plates, and some storage bins. Not a whole lot, but just enough for me for now. There's a little bit of extra space in here if I end up buying more plates. So now underneath the seat, somewhat difficult to get to, but I have pots, pans, a single burner stove, and my air fryer, rice maker, some food containers. If I were building the van again, I would have made this area a little bit more accessible, maybe some doors that open outward. It's not very convenient to have to lift the seat up every time to get in here. In this area over here, I have a backpack. This is the bag I use when I go to the gym, take a shower. I also have another little bag that I can use if I go hiking. Just bags. Basically, this is my toolbox. I have just the most basic tools, a screwdriver, measuring tape, a little pocket knife, some matches, some screws, some scissors. Over here I have my window covers. These are really convenient. Not so much when I'm out in nature in a campground, but more if I'm staying in the city and I want privacy, then these come in very handy. Up here, I also keep something new, something I just got. This is the Starlink Mini, the Roam version. I can just plug this into my Jackery battery or one of the outlets inside the van. So I already showed you this cabinet where I keep my coffee making supplies. In these other two cabinets, I keep some of my clothes, mostly pants and shorts. Same over there, kind of hard to reach. So usually if I want to reach that cabinet, I have to get up on the bed and then open it. So I keep the stuff that I don't use very often in that cabinet over there. And over here, I have a little space for books. Coming back down here, when building the van, I didn't plan for this, but I decided to convert this area into a little closet where I can hang some of my shirts. And I got this little hanger from Amazon. I can hang all of my leggings all together in one spot. And then on this side, I have a bin with my underwear, socks, bathing suits. And here I made some space for my drinking water. And I have this rechargeable light that I can just attach here with a magnet. In the shower, I have this little niche where I keep my shampoo, conditioner, soap, things like that. If I were building the van again, I probably would make my shower a little bit smaller and have more storage space. But I'll save my van build regrets for another video. Now we're back here on the floor. Under the fridge, I have this secret toe kick drawer where I keep most of my electronic devices, camera gear, wires, things like that. I like using this drawer for my camera gear because it's hiding. No one can see it unless you're watching this video. You probably wouldn't know that I have that down here. Under the sink, I also have this very convenient stepping stool. I also have this very cool scale. This is not just a scale, but it comes with an app and it gives you your body composition, including body fat, BMI, muscle mass. All right, that's that. Behind the passenger seat, I have some cleaning supplies, some bags, just little extra things. And I keep my shoes behind the driver's seat. I really like having plants in the van because it makes the van feel more cozy, more homey, and just trying to keep them alive is a nice challenge. My son 3D printed this little bunny for me. And here I have my water filter. When I put water in the tank, I use this filter here. This to charge my battery. I have a yoga mat if I want to stretch. And here I just have some laundry detergent, things like that. In this container here, I have extra clothes and towels. And over here, this is the hose I use to fill the water tank. And in here, I just have some extra things, such as a chair, a little fan. Oh yeah, this is very important. I have this I can use to put air in the tires if needed. A hammock, just some extra supplies. I also have a jump starter in case my battery dies. I'm sure you can guess what this may be for. I don't have a toilet in my van. I'm mostly just using public restrooms, and then if I'm out in the middle of nowhere in nature, I can use this. Having a composting toilet in the van works for a lot of people, but for me, this is working out just fine. So unless something changes, I'm just gonna keep it this way. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye.